Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. Within the past hour, we've learned the United Auto Workers strike is expanding and will impact facilities here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. UAW President Shawn Fain called for union members to strike at 38 General Motors and Stellantis parts distribution facilities across 20 states, among them the Stellantis Distribution Center in Plymouth and the GM facility in Hudson, Wisconsin. The strike call notably excludes Ford, the third member of Detroit's Big Three, suggesting the UAW is more satisfied with the progress it has made on a new contract with that company.
But to be clear, we're not done at Ford. We still have serious issues to work through, but we do want to recognize that Ford is showing that they're serious about reaching a deal. At GM and Stellantis, it's a different story.
In total, 5,600 workers are now joining the 13,000 workers that have been on strike for a week. We are currently working to learn more about the impact in Plymouth and Hudson. We will have the very latest for you starting on our news at 4 o'clock. Now to the other major strike underway. Writers' unions and studio executives in Hollywood are back at the table today for the third day in a row, a sign that both sides may be close to coming to a deal. Early voting in Minnesota's November 7th municipal elections is now underway. Local offices like city council, school board, mayor, all on the ballot for dozens of communities across the state. Now, if you aren't registered, you can get that done when you get there. Early voting runs from now until November 6th, which is the day before the election. Just over an hour ago, we learned the name of a man shot and killed on Broadway Avenue in North Minneapolis late Wednesday night. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner says 29-year-old Antoine Elan was shot multiple times. Police say it happened outside the 4th Street Saloon. They believe it was the result of an attempted robbery. Another person was also shot, but is expected to be okay. In the last 24 hours, we learned lawmakers will wait until February to address the new law impacting school resource officers. After meeting with Governor Walz and top legislators, the Minnesota Chiefs of Police Association said it has agreed to take up the issue during the legislative session instead of calling for a special session. The decision comes after Attorney General Ellison further clarified that law on Wednesday. Well, the Twins are still one win away from snapping their 3-year postseason drought. If they beat the Angels tonight, they will clinch a postseason spot and, of course, the AL Central title. Single tickets for the start of the preseason are now on sale. They're for the 3 wildcard games at Target Field, and they are going quick. Tickets for the first game on October 3rd range from $48 to $143. Gordon Severson gives us a look at the, of course, building excitement.
This is going to be my last rip of the day, chat.
There's a lot of excitement at Triple Diamond Sports in Eagan.
Carlos Rodriguez on the Speckle Auto. We'll take that.
Where they open packs of baseball cards and stream it live on video.
Man, these are fun, these little 6-boxers. I like them.
With fans putting down a lot of money to collect their favorite team before the playoffs.
Baseball's huge.
For Blaine Meyer, that team is the Twins. And he has high hopes, or rather, realistic hopes for the team this year.
You know, if we went around, I'd be pretty dang happy. At the very least, it's win a game, you know. I feel like a lot of people in the state would say that if we broke that streak and we won a game, that would be a success.
Yes, the Twins' playoff runs lately have been a sort of blink and you might miss it kind of thing, but maybe this year will be different.
It's a great time to be a Twins fan.
With a strong pitching rotation and a hot group of rookies, team spokesman Matt Hodson says playoff tickets will go fast this year.
We anticipate it going quick within the first day of being on sale.
The sale starts Friday morning at 10 at MLB.com/twins. Fans will get a chance to buy tickets to just 1 game, 2 games, or all 3 games in the wild card round.
Right now we're the number 3 seed, and if that holds, then we would host all 3 games of the wild card series October 3rd through 5th.
But first, the team has to officially make the playoffs, something Hodson would prefer to see happen on Friday, right here at home.
And we could be here tomorrow night in front of our home fans and be able to celebrate with them. I mean, talk about magical. That's what you play the game for. That's why you're a fan. It'd be awesome to share with our fans.
The Twins game against the Angels starts tonight at 7:10. And this weekend, the Vikings are hoping to get their first win of the season. On Sunday, they will take on the Los Angeles Chargers, who are also coming into this game 0-2. The team tells us they're looking to establish their run game and cut down on turnovers. We'll also see if the team's new running back, Cam Akers, will get any playing time. Kickoff is Sunday at noon, and it's happening right at US Bank Stadium. And when the Vikes take the field, temperatures will be cooler than what we've seen this week. John,
Yes.
It looks like we're going to get it changed. Not that it matters, that game's indoors, but
That's true. I was like, the tailgating outside, that might be a little dicey. Inside, it's going to be great. And honestly, Sunday's looking drier now. I think Saturday night is really where we're going to be seeing the heaviest rain. Getting outside now, it is perfect out here. Now, we have some cloud cover, but we're all hanging right around 70 degrees, 70 in the Twin Cities. There's your cloud cover. Here's the next 5 hours. We'll see temperatures climb up to around 75, 76, kind of hover in the middle to upper 70s. We could see some rain, but it'll be later on. You can just see the cloud cover's pretty thick there on radar. So where's that rain? It's just north of Des Moines right now. Going to move just north up towards Mesa City, Iowa, and then it's going to slowly slide up. So this is pretty light, but we could see that by tonight into tomorrow morning. So I do think that's going to be one batch, but otherwise, I still think today is a fairly quiet day, and we'll be seeing temperatures, like I said, the middle to upper 70s before we get to that what's going to be a wet weekend. Saturday, wetter west, heavy rain to the west on Saturday. Rain is going to come in here. We know it's going to rain. 100% chance of rain Saturday night at some point into Sunday morning. But now I'm starting to think about a Sunday break. So we're looking like not a total washout this weekend, so we can celebrate. However you're celebrating the Twins or Vikings.
all right. Thank you, John. What has been more than a week since Indianapolis police accidentally released a man suspected of second-degree murder here in Minnesota. Today, police are offering a reward to help get him back behind bars. U.S. Marshals have announced a $10,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest of Kevin Mason. He's wanted on 3 warrants in Minnesota. One of those is for his alleged role in a 2021 deadly shooting. Today, people in Indianapolis are sharing frustrations about their local law enforcement's decision to keep the accidental release under wraps for days.
Still stand by that decision to wait 6 days to alert the community?
I think our decision to do that, absolutely. What we had at the time and the information we had at the time, that was the best option that we had.
6 days, that's a long time. That gave him a chance to get away.
New details today as an investigation continues into a deadly bus crash in New York. The bus was bringing high school band members to a camp in Pennsylvania. Today, police say one of the 2 adults killed was the band's director. The other, a volunteer who had helped with the band for decades. At least 5 students were critically injured. Congress has just 8 days to prevent a government shutdown by agreeing to some form of spending deal. Lawmakers are off the clock throughout this weekend, and the latest reports from the Capitol show chances seem to be dwindling as a group of Republicans demand major spending cuts. Still, the Senate is expected to work on a short-term bill next week. On the line are the paychecks of 800,000 federal workers. National parks would close. A host of government services like applications for new Social Security and Medicare cards would be suspended or slowed. Members of Congress would still be paid, which prompted Minnesota Representative Angie Craig to introduce a bill to stop congressional pay during a shutdown. Well, connecting the world through social media means easy access to a lot of resources, including financial help. Now, some experts are calling out against one movement on TikTok taking aim at your retirement planning.